welcome back to a new video. Today I have a pile of DVDs, so hopefully you can guess what video this is. This is going to be one shelf at a time, shelf number 5. Now I just recently uploaded what got watched of shelf 3, and I can promise you what got watched of shelf 4 will be coming very soon. I've got 2 movies left to watch off that shelf, and you might think, well, why don't I just wait? I will tell you why. It's because I can guarantee that some of these films I will be watching this week / this weekend, because this basically, bar the top film, are pretty much all horrors. So obviously I'm going to be watching them for Halloween, so I thought, well, why not film this video, and then my what I've got to watch pile will be a lot of Halloween stuff, so I can watch through it for Halloween, and then I'll just feel more achieved all around. So I thought no point waiting on this one. So yeah, let's get straight into it. If you haven't seen these videos before, this is my DVD collection, going through it quite a slow pace. This is shelf number 5. There's 26 movies on each shelf, and then when they're not on those shelves, I'll just pick 26 films. I'm going to go through them. I'll let you know what I've watched and what I haven't watched, and the ones that I haven't watched I'm going to then try and watch before my next video, of which I'll let you know what I've watched, and then I'll do an unhaul. Okay, let's just get into this. This is Shrek Forever After, the final chapter. Shrek 4? Are they now doing Shrek 5? I don't know. I like this movie. I know a lot of people don't like it. 1 and 2 are brilliant. 3, I didn't enjoy. This one, I did enjoy. And thankfully, now that I've been doing these videos, this is the main thing I've been absolutely loving. These shelves at the moment are ones that are in my bedroom and not up here. And just kind of reorganising them has been so nice, because obviously I'm unhauling movies. So I've been able to move them around. So like, you know, shelf 1, 2 and 3 of the ones I've all filmed and done videos of, I've shuffled things about, you know, put things that match on shelves better. So once I've, you know, finished with this shelf, I'll put this one on like shelf 2 where all the other Shrek movies were. So yeah, because there's big spaces. I'm leaving the spaces because I'm going to shuffle them all down. You guys don't care. I'm thinking it's fantastic. I'm having a great time. But this one, I like it, you know. So yeah, Shrek. Okay, we have Cloverfield. Whether you'd count this as a horror, I don't know. I am not sure. I've not seen this. So I have obviously seen Shrek. Haven't seen this. I'm not sure if I want to watch it. I always thought, maybe not. But 2 things. One, obviously it's set in New York, so we have the half of the Statue of Liberty on the front here. And you guys know I'm a sucker for New York. But one reason why I'm not interested in watching it is because I do not like found footage movies. And this came out when, I don't know, in the early 2008. Found footage films weren't the best around that time. I don't really like shaky cam or anything like that. So I'm not sure. I might give it a go. How long is this? 81 minutes. Okay, it's not long, so I could probably give it a go and maybe count it in for Halloween. I have seen 10 Cloverfield Lane. I loved 10 Cloverfield Lane. I thought it was fantastic. I don't know if there's any connection between the 2 films, but I really liked 10 Cloverfield Lane. Completely was really into that. So this, I don't know. Let me know. Is there any connection between the 2 films? I have no idea, but I haven't seen this one. So that one is to be watched. Okay, and then we have, Final Destination 3, 4 and 5. Where 1 and 2 are, who knows? I do own 1 and 2, but they're not together. It's just how things are here. So obviously we have Final Destination 3, which I don't like, if I'm honest. So I saw these films when I was younger, like 1, 2 and 3, all the time. Sleepovers and, you know, friends' houses. It was just the films you watched. These and like the scary movie films and just any kind of other, like a couple of horrors. They were the films that I kind of used to watch. And Final Destination was one that was on all the time. And I never liked this one. So like I say, I watched this when I was quite young. And this one has the sunbed scenes on. So at this point I'd never been on a sunbed, because again, I was quite young. And so I'd never been to a sunbed place. And then since being older, I have been on a sunbed. And I won't go on the lie down sunbeds. I will only go on a stand up sunbed. And it's not like I go on the sunbed a lot either. It's just because I don't actually have any now, but a couple of years ago I had eczema on my arms, and the doctor said, you know, you can try going on a sunbed, it can kind of help, blah blah blah. So I had them, and I go on the stand up ones because it creeps me out, this film. And then secondly, this one has a roller coaster theme on, and then if you live in the UK, I just obviously seem like a weirdo from this, but if you live in the UK you will have heard about the Alton Towers Smiler thing. I haven't been on a roller coaster since then. I don't know what it is. This film wouldn't help that, so I don't like this one. I feel like in the next next video I may unhaul this one. I'll think, because I do obviously have the whole series, but I don't think I'll watch this one again because it's got the two themes that I just don't like. So I have seen that one. Then we have Final Destination, well, The Final Destination in 3D. We have a lot of the final, like pay attention to this bit because look, the final chapter, the final destination. I promise you there's more finals coming up. This is the fourth one. I don't remember this. I have seen it definitely, but I don't really remember much about it. But yeah, was it the racetrack one? I don't know. So there's that. And then we have Final Destination 5, which I'm sure I haven't seen. I'm sure I haven't seen this one, but now I'm looking at the back, it shows this big suspension bridge, so I'm wondering if I've seen the beginning, or maybe I just saw the trailer years ago. So I'm going to put this in my have not seen pile. I also put this on my movies to watch for Halloween, so, you know, that's kind of helpful. So yeah, if I enjoy this, well, if I think it's good, then, I don't know, maybe I'll get rid of the whole series one day. Maybe it's not a series I like anymore. We'll see from this one. So that one's into the watch pile. Whew, I felt that was a long talk on Final Destination and fears of random things. Next we have The Right, or is it just called Right? Oh no, The Right with Anthony Hopkins. I watched this years ago when I picked it up and I didn't really enjoy it too much. Kind of some exorcism thing. Exorcism horrors aren't really my favourite, I just kind of find them a bit like, eh. So yeah, this one I didn't really enjoy very much. Then we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2003 one, I believe. Yeah, this looks like the 2003 one. Does it say? The 2003 one is my favourite. But I don't even know where. Oh, 2 discs. 1 disc is falling out. Put it back in. Oh, didn't go back in. Never mind. Just leave that. I can't seem to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that I like. The 2003 one is the one that I like and would watch. I know there's like a bunch now. So yeah, this is the one that I would keep because this is the one I enjoy. I've seen most of them bar the newest one. Like 2013 or something. There was one like a few years ago. So yeah, I have seen that one. Next we have Phone Booth, which obviously isn't horror, it's just mingled in with all these. I like this film actually. I haven't seen it for years, I've only seen it once. I would watch it again, I would think. Yeah, I don't really remember much about it, but I have seen it. Next we have Insidious. I actually really like this film, I think it's pretty good. I saw it in the cinema and I enjoyed it. The sequels, I didn't enjoy it as much, but I really did quite like this one, and that whole tiptoe through the window was brilliant. So yeah, like Insidious. Next we have Hide and Seek, which is a movie that I grew up watching and absolutely love. This is a great kind of psychological thriller. I thought it wasn't in there then, I was like, oh no. Yeah, I love this, not many people talk about it. It's Robert De Niro and Dakota Fanning. I really, really like this film. I think it's really interesting, and yeah, like I said, I grew up watching it, I watched it a bunch. I would recommend this one. Again, I wouldn't put it in horror. It's just spooky vibes, psychological thriller, kind of, I guess. Yeah, Hide and Seek. Next we have a film that I haven't watched, and that is Sweeney Todd. This was also in my Halloween top 10 to be watched films. And, okay, I've watched an hour of this. I'm enjoying it. I watched an hour of it last night. This is why I was like, right, I'm going to film this video. And I was watching it, and this is going to sound awful because obviously you've seen the film, which I probably most people have. Helena Bonham Carter's character makes these horrible pies in the first, basically I'm in the first hour and well 53 minutes in, and the kind of part that I thought it was about hasn't happened yet with the pies and Johnny Depp. Like, that hasn't happened yet. But at the moment she's making these like really horrible, disgusting looking pies. So like what I'm about to say sounds weird because an hour in I was so hungry. I was starving. I was like, okay, I'm going to need to stop to have tea. This is like 2 hours long. I just couldn't last the hour to not before like eating. And then I didn't want to eat tea with the film, and then the tea took longer to make, and anyway, I haven't finished it yet, but I will. I'm really excited to finish it. I know, I stopped halfway through. So I'm in the middle of watching this one, but it is going to be on my to watch pile, but I know I'll be watching that one soon. Then we have the Amityville Horror, or Amityville Horror, however you want to say it. This is the one with, what's his name? Is it Ryan Reynolds? Yes, it is. Ryan Reynolds and Chloe Grace Moretz is in this one, and I really like this film. Again, this is one that I watched when I was younger. It's a horror I saw kind of, I remember watching it like at a friend's house when we were renting movies and stuff, and I enjoyed it. I've watched it a few times since. I quite like it. So yeah, this is an okay horror, but I feel like because I grew up watching it, I have more of a connection. Maybe if I watched it for the first time now, I wouldn't think much of it, but I like that one. Okay, whew, this is a film I haven't seen that I feel like most people have, the Blair Witch Project. Again, it's because it's found footage. I don't really like found footage films, and okay, I was actually supposed to watch some of this when I was in school for like something, I don't know, I don't know what it was I was supposed to watch it for. I was in school and I was supposed to watch a bit of it, and I didn't even do it then, and I was just like, So whether or not I will watch this or not is questionable. It's 78 minutes long. I feel like I probably should, because then I can just know what people are talking about. Plus, the one that's called Blair Witch came out like this year, last year, recently. I don't really have much interest in seeing that one either, but at least I'd be in the know. So I haven't seen Blair Witch. The next one I have here is The Eye with Jessica Alba, which I have seen, you know, years ago. I think I thought it was okay. It's not really brilliant or anything. So, yeah. Next we have From Hell with Johnny Depp, which I haven't seen, and I believe it's all about Jack the Ripper, and obviously it's all in London. And after watching the beginning of Sweeney Todd, I was like, yeah, I want to watch this now. So that's why I knew I'm going to get a lot of these watched. I was like, yes. So I'm in the mood for this now that I've watched the beginning of Sweeney Todd. I'll obviously finish Sweeney Todd, and then I'll be quite happy to watch From Hell. I feel like it's quite long, yeah, 117 minutes, so it's pretty much nearly 2 hours, but I don't know why I've never watched it. I feel like I would like it. So, yeah, From Hell. Looking forward to that one. Next we have The Number 23. This is a Jim Carrey film, and I remember the first time I watched this, I actually rented it from Blockbuster, and I loved it. And then I feel like I've rewatched it when I bought this DVD, and I thought it was okay. I'm definitely looking forward to rewatching this one. I remember it being just kind of an interesting, like, psychological thriller. Again, it's not horror, it's just in with these movies. And neither was From Hell, I would gather, but it's like a fun, dark, serial killer Jack the Ripper film, so, you know, fits in the vibe. But yeah, this was interesting, and I remember really thinking the end was really good, but now I don't remember the end, so I need to rewatch this one. So I'm interested to see that one again, but I have seen that. Okay, now we have, let me see, Saw times a million. Right, so, see, I told you it was gonna crop up. We have another, the final chapter. Yeah, okay, obviously not the final chapter, because now they're doing another one. Is it called Jigsaw? So we have here, do I even have them all here? Let's find out. We have Saw, which I like. Yeah, I like Saw. Saw 2, which I quite liked, I remember, I think. It's hard to remember these, because again, I've not seen these for years. Saw 3. Saw 4. Just trying to check on my Roman numerals here. Saw 5. And Saw 6. Then we also have Saw 7, which I also had on 3D and got rid of recently because I didn't need it in 3D as well. I think I have seen this one. This is the one I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure I have, because like I say, I had it on Blu-ray as well, so I've had it twice. Yes, these are all the Saw films, and let me tell you, I was going to keep the first 2 and get rid of all the others. This was my plan initially when I saw the shelf. I was like, yeah, that gets rid of a big chunk of space, get rid of all these Saw films. And then they were like, oh, we're going to make a new one. And I was like, shall I just, do I want to rewatch them all at one point? Will I still be interested in them? I don't know. So maybe I'll end up rewatching the first one and going along, and if I get bored at one point, then I'll just get rid of it. I thought the first 2 I was always really quite interested in. So I have seen all these, but whether I will keep them all is another question that I'll have to think about. So that's a big chunk of space there, is all the Saw films. The next we have a film I haven't seen and don't really know much about, and I knew it was on the shelf, but I didn't even know what it was called or who was in it or what was going on with it, and it's The Devil's Arithmetic, and it has Brittany Murphy in, who I love. I think Brittany Murphy's fantastic. I'm so sad that she died so young and wasn't now obviously in film. Same with her and like Heath Ledger. But it also has Kirsten Dunst, who I'm not really a big fan of. I don't know why, I have no reason. I think this was a film my mum picked up and watched, I don't know, and then said, oh, you should watch this. It's not horror. I definitely don't think. I mean, it says devil on it, so maybe that's why it's on this shelf. I don't know. It's about 2 contemporary New York teenagers go back in time to the 1940s and end up in a Jewish ghetto in Europe. I literally don't know. I don't know what this film is about. So I'm interested in this one. I'm interested to watch it. Plus, like I say, I want to watch all of Brittany Murphy's films, to be honest. I really think she is fantastic. So I'll be checking it out, but yeah, I haven't seen that one. So that's another one to watch. Then we have Orphan, which I love and I'll probably be rewatching for October. Okay, I feel like I've put too much on my plate for Watch October. I've only watched like 5 October-y Halloween-y films, but we'll see. I really like Orphan. I saw it, you know, when it came out. I've watched it a bunch. I really like Esther as a character. She's kind of weird, but yeah, I really enjoy this film. It's different, so yeah, Orphan, like that one. And then we have Shrooms, which I don't really like. I've watched this once. I thought it was a bit rubbish. Yeah, if I'm honest, I probably will be unhauling this one in the next video. That was my initial plan. Like, I looked at this shelf and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get rid of that, kind of hit in my mind. And then I think about things as when I've got these to watch. And then the other day, Josh was in HMV and nearly bought this on Blu-ray, and I was like, no, don't do that. I've got that movie on DVD. I didn't like it. I was going to get rid of it. Don't buy it on Blu-ray. You can watch it on my DVD. I'll give it to you. Here you go. So either I will make him watch it before, like, in a fashionable time, and then we can just get rid of it, or I'll just get him to put it on his horror shelf, because I would like to get rid of it, but I know that he wanted to watch it. Anyway, so that's Shrooms. So technically I feel like this shelf I did quite well. I've seen all of these, granted years ago for most of them. Like, these are films that I've pretty much seen a really long time ago, or like growing up, and I haven't seen these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 6 to watch. So that's more than 5. So if it's more than 5, I can save 1. Or it's 10 or more, I can save 2. So 1 less, I wouldn't have been able to save any. But yeah, so if I wanted to, I can save one of these. But I don't know, I probably won't. I'll probably just try and watch them all, and the ones that I don't, I'll probably just unhaul, because there's nothing there that really, I don't know. But let me know out of these what you think that I should watch for definite. The definite ones I'm obviously going to be watching is Sweeney Todd. I'm already enjoying that. I really want to watch From Hell. I would quite like to watch Final Destination 5 because I've seen all the others, so I'll probably get to that. And The Devil's Arithmetic. I was worried then that I'd been saying it wrong the whole time. Blair Witch and Cloverfield I'm not sure about, because again they're both found footage, but let me know in the comments below your thoughts. And that is my one shelf at a time shelf 5. I'm going to be trying to move through these quicker because I'm really enjoying clearing out these shelves, having a look at what I've got. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. Thumbs up if you are. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.